Yeah, so guys, I hope you are able to discover what happened just the way I analyze the market. You see what happened there? You see what happened there? You see? So it's what we know. It's what we know. It's by the grace of God. I will not lie to you. Everything we do is by the grace of God, because it's the grace of God that helps us to have deep knowledge, deep understanding about this market. Yes, it is by grace, because many people are still losing money anyhow in this market, but God has been helping us to sustain. So now look at what happened here. How many pips did we later realize in this trade? That is 140 pips. 100 and what? And 40 pips. 140 pips. Yes. So we can now easily lock our trade. Now we can now easily take partials from this trade. And there are some people that doesn't really know how to take partials from their trade, so this is going to be an opportunity for them to also learn how to take partials from their trade. All right, I'm having two positions right here, and they are on 0.1. Yeah, you can see the two positions here, and they are on 0.1. All right, so I will like to close one trade now. I want to close one trade right now. So apart from closing one trade right now, because I want to assume you only have one trade running, one position running. So I will also close one trade with assumption of you watching this now. You are having only one trade running. So how do I go about this thing? This is 0.1 euro USD. So I come to my trade right here. So this is the trade right here, is euro USD 0.1. So I want to close this trade now. So I come here, I click this to close. So I want to close the first position. So you see this money here, they are on the same lot size. So this money here, this one is bigger than this. So I would like to close the one that is smaller, because for this one to be bigger, that means it's in a better position than this one. If you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go back to my chart, but so this should be the bigger money, and this should be the smaller money. So I would like to close the smaller money and leave the bigger money. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here, slide to the left, click on trade. Now if I want to close the full trade, now this is how to do this. Assuming I want to take partials. Yeah, to take partial profit. Okay, let's assume this is one trade, because I don't want to reduce the loss size of that one. So this is one trade, and we want to take partial profit from this trade. So what I'm going to do is, the amount I want to take as profit, you can see my profit, close with profit here. So the amount I want to close with, so it's either I will see, this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to minus some pips out of this. So as I click on that position, you see that it's reducing. You see, so it's reduced to 0.07. So let's assume I want to close 30% of my trade. If I want to close 30% of my trade, that means I will close with 0.03. so that will be 30% of 0.1. all right, so if I want to close everything, then I will close this immediately. But if I want to leave, like, okay, let's say I want to leave like I want to leave like, out of the $100, I want to leave like, let me say $50. Then I will close with 0.05. For those that don't know how to take partials, so I'm explaining this to you. So after putting it on 0.05, then I click close. So that means out of 0.1, 0.05 will be closed and 0.05 will be running. I don't know if you understand that. So I'm going to click close with profit 51. So I'm closing now. All right, so I've closed with 51. So that means I'm having what's left, 0.05. So I go back to my chart. This is the 0.05. So I will now lock my trade. So I'm showing you how to take partials now. I will now lock my trade I will lock my trade. I'm going to put stop loss at my opening position. Look at the opening position. So my stop loss is going to be somewhere around there, so that if price pull back, it will not hit my stop loss. Do you understand? So I put my stop loss around this. I mean, it will not close my trade. I will not. It will not close me up in loss. So I will now put my stop loss around there in case price retrace and and it did not hit my stop loss. Then I will have the opportunity to still ride it all the way down before I will now close the trade fully. So now I want to put my stop loss here. So my stop loss is going to be around here, 1.45. No, let me shift it up a little. Right, so it's going to be 1.4563. 1.4563. I use my crochet to dictate that. You should know how to use crochet at least. So that means I'm going to come to this place, slide this down, click on this edit here, click on this edit here. So once I click on this edit here, then I will now put my stop loss with that position, 1.453. 1.453. So I will now put it on 1.453. So this is 1.453 here. So I will now click on modify. So I've clicked on modify, go back to my trade, and you discover my stop loss is what is below my entry point. So if price pull back, it will close my stop loss, but it will hit my stop loss, but it will close my trade in profit. So let me just leave it like that. Actually, at least I've closed some trades on this euro USD before, so I will just leave this like that. So this is how to take partials on trades like this, in case you don't want to hit your stop loss, you don't want to close trade, you still have a long target. You still have a long target, even though this one has already gotten to the place I was expecting my reverse, and that's why it is ranging around there. If you go to a lower time frame, you see what is happening on lower time frame around that level. You see it's already creating a kind of range. Yeah, it's already creating a kind of range here. Anyway, I don't want to waste our time, so this is the trade and this is how we roll. And stay tuned to my channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give your like and your comment, and join the Telegram soldiers. All right guys, take care. Bye bye. You made our way.